Hey, how's it going? I'm Phil. Today I'm going to be talking about college and some things that might be helpful for you. I'm from Crisfield, Maryland. It's a small town on the eastern shore, mostly southern Maryland, about 45 minutes from Salisbury. Very small town. The school I went to was a public school. There's roughly 300 kids in the entire school, maybe 70 in my graduating class. High school wasn't a big deal at first for me, but then I started getting more into it and had more goals. Both of my parents dropped out of high school at a young age, and I didn't want to be like them. Now I'm going to Towson University, great college, a lot bigger than what I'm used to. Around 18,000 kids go here. I chose Towson for a lot of different reasons. One of the biggest reasons is that I kind of wanted to break that pattern in my family. Nobody on both sides of my family has ever gone to college. It's crazy. You don't hear about that much, but yeah. I didn't want to be like that. I also have three younger siblings. I'm the oldest. They look up to me a lot. I didn't want to set an example that would make them choose something that's less than what they want. Also chose to do this because I wanted a better life for myself. I've had part-time jobs. I've worked in a few different places. None of them were fun. Most time, part-time jobs are nothing you want. And once you get out of high school, if you don't go to college, it's going to be full-time jobs. You don't get to pick what you want. You want to settle whatever happens. Most of the time, you're not going to enjoy it at all. The only way to actually enjoy a career is going to college or going to some kind of school for it and picking what you want. There were a lot of transitions I went through in the process of going to college. The work alone was probably the biggest thing. I'm used to not doing much of anything in high school, maybe a paper once a month, maybe. But here, I think I did maybe 5 or 6 papers in the past couple months, and they were big papers too, like around 5 pages each. That was not all the work I had to do either, just a small amount. A lot more work here. Time management is really big key in the whole process. When you get here, you only have 15 hours of class each week. Sounds like not much at all. You all are going probably 7 hours a day, 5 days a week. It's like 35 hours you all are going. We're going 15 hours. What they don't tell you is that you should be studying and doing homework around 45, maybe 30 hours if you're lucky, a week. Most college students don't know this when they first get here. So they go play around, do this and that, don't do anything involving work. And a lot of grades suffer at first because of this. So this is me telling you right now, when you do come here, if you do go to college, get to work straight off the bat. As soon as you get here, start going to the library. As soon as you get out of your class, study for everything. It's crazy, but it works. I'm always at the library, and it actually helps. Uh, Another thing that you might not think of is socializing is a big deal in college. Where I'm from, small town, everybody knows everybody. Here, it's like 18,000 kids. And if you're in the same situation as me, when I got here, I didn't know anybody. So you're forced to go make friends, or you're going to be alone for the whole semester. So you have to get out there, start conversations with people that you don't even know. It gets easier after a while, but at first it's really tough. But you gotta just go out there with an open mind and try your hardest to make friends. You also have your roommates. You have to get along with them. You have to share stuff with them. So you have to really socialize with them just to make it work. So it's a lot different in high school. If I had to choose any advice to give to freshmen, I would honestly say start working a little harder. There's a lot to learn, and most of the stuff you are learning right now, you might be thinking, "Oh, what am I going to do with this?" The fact is, most of the classes you're taking, like biology and all, you're going to take again when you come to college. So if you learn it now, it'll be a lot easier once you do come to college. If you're like me and just slacked off in the class, did whatever you had to do to get a C, then you're going to struggle more when you come to college. You have to do more work anyway. Another reason you want to work harder is because college like better grades. If you work harder, you can get in a lot better college. If you slack off, you might not get any colleges, except for like the worst ones. So start working a little harder, put a little more effort in what you do. I'm not saying you have to study all day and night, but just go home for a couple hours, study a little bit before you go out, hang out with friends. Another thing I'll tell you is enjoy the moments you have right now. They do fly by. I remember being a freshman like yesterday. Now I'm a freshman in college. So just enjoy every moment of it. Don't have too much fun, but just enjoy it. Join sports, join clubs, do whatever you can. That's another good thing colleges look at. And same goes with sophomores and even juniors. It's never too late. But if I had to choose something for seniors, I would honestly say that you need to start getting out your recommendations and your applications for college as soon as possible. Usually early admissions are like the best choice because college is more likely to pick you and go there. Another thing to check out is maybe FAFSA. If you haven't heard of it, it gives you grants, and scholarships, and whatnot. It's a great thing. If you don't have much money to go to college, I definitely recommend you doing this. And they also offer you loans. It's a simple process, maybe take you maybe an hour. Also, your counselor can help you with all this stuff. I'll definitely check in with your counselor about this stuff if you haven't already. Biggest help for me is my counselor. She helped me through everything I did. There's plenty of teachers around you too that won't mind helping. Honestly, if I told any of you anything, anybody can go to college. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not that smart. My family doesn't have much money. Like I said, they're dropouts from high school. So, I mean, I grew up more or less in poverty. So, I don't have much money. I'm not that smart. I did slack off at first, but I started like getting better grades around junior year. Anybody can go to college. You just have to be motivated, hardworking, and just keep working at it. I mean, it takes time. It's hard, but it's worth it. Everybody should do something with their life besides just getting a job you don't enjoy. So honestly, just get ready for college.